Hello, I'm Aldijana Karadza, and this is my vlog or my video blog about being culturally aware and humble. So, for the first question, cultural humility, cultural awareness, advocacy, and social justice are all intertwined and important in the profession of counseling because of how interpersonal the profession is. All are imperative in the therapeutic relationship. Demonstrating respectful cultural humility and awareness begins with our own self awareness. As we read in the chapters this week, the importance of bracketing and self awareness is really key to serve the well being of clients. Counselors are natural advocates. According to Simmons 2020, social justice uses social advocacy and activism to promote social, political, economic change to advance the academic career and person social development of individuals, families, and in the community. Simmons 2020. This identifies the significant role that counselors partake in social justice and advocacy. In the ACA Code of Ethics, in section A.7.A, it overviewed that when appropriate, counselors advocate and serve as change agents of social justice. And this is in the ACA Code of Ethics A.7.A, and this Code of Ethics was referenced in Simmons 2020 as well. Simmons 2020 identified how assessing your own biases and social norms is the beginning of becoming culturally aware and growing as advocates in the profession. This sentence itself supports how cultural awareness and humility are crucial towards advocacy and social justice. It is all intertwined in the work that counselors do. This work I would say, is never complete because it's always a work in progress. As Simmons 2020 stated, advocacy involves staying informed about issues in the field of counseling by reading journal articles or books, lobbying, and understanding ethical use of social norms. Simmons 2020. Now, I would also add in staying, recent in licensure, as we will need to do, and attending conferences. We, as future counselors and counselors, are always learners. We are always going to be learning and adapting with the changes that we see in advocacy, social justice, cultural awareness, and cultural humility. So in chapter 6 of the text, we learned that there are 6 ethical principles regarding cultural humility, cultural awareness, advocacy, and social justice. These 6 principles include autonomy, non-maleficence, justice, fidelity, and veracity. So I just wanted to briefly overview each principle. Each principle is identified in Simmons 2020, but I just kind of took each term and changed it into my own words, but I am referencing the chapter in Simmons 2020 for each 6 individual ethical principles that I will be sharing briefly. So the first is autonomy, and we are autonomous counselors when we don't inflict our own values, beliefs, and opinions onto clients. We recognize that clients will always have the right to choose. And so in my belief, this is a way for counselors to advocate for the client's well-being. Non-maleficence is avoiding harming others. It's to, do the work, the good work for others and preventing harm in any way, harming clients and preventing that in any way possible. Justice is treating others in respectful and fair ways. So, we learn this term in a way that people should be treated equally, which incorporates inclusion. But it did state in the chapter that there is a relevance to treating clients differently when we have different treatment plans, because clients will all have different goals and needs in treatment. But that still is relevant to justice in a way of treating all clients in respectful and fair ways. So fidelity is remaining truthful and trustworthy and reliable to clients. And then the last is veracity, which is being truthful and accurate in your records and being consistent with others. So all 6 individual ethical principles are relevant to displaying cultural awareness, humility, social justice, and advocacy in the profession of counseling. The Bible verse that supports the importance of social justice includes, righteousness and justice are foundation of your throne. Steadfast love and faithfulness go before you. Psalm 89:14. So in this verse, we are reminded that God's character is just and he holds the highest standard of justice. So we are called to do justice in our work and in our lives, and to care and love and support each other. One action that I want to take to develop or demonstrate cultural humility with clients is to always have an open mind towards each individual client and refrain from assuming someone's culture or diversity characteristics. I did want to share a really quick personal story that I had. It was with a counselor, and it was in the first intake appointment where she meant well, and she, I think, researched my name and learned that I was from Bosnia and I was a refugee and immigrated from Bosnia, and she assumed in the intake appointment she was trying to bring up cultural norms there and religion and various different things that aren't relevant to me and in my life. And so I just felt very kind of distanced from her. Didn't really feel like she was relating well. And I think she meant well to do that and maybe researched more. But from this example, I, learned and really related it to this week in a way of not assuming someone's culture or diversity characteristics, and just letting clients come in and share with you as you keep an open mind, share their own life experiences and their own cultures and characteristics that they, and they may have changed from, what they were born into. So I thought that was just really relevant and a little personal piece into this week's video blog. So I really want to become a part of the Idaho Mental Health Counseling Association, and I've done research on their website, and so I can actually see that in being a part of this association, I can engage in conferences and legislative writing events and be a part of workshops in my state of Idaho. And I feel like being a part of this association would really serve well in the advocacy and being engaged in social justice in the state of Idaho for the clients that I'm going to be serving, in the state of Idaho. So I really enjoyed discussing all the different topics that I've gone into in this vlog or video blog, and I look forward to collaborating with you as well, and hope you have a great day. Thank you. Bye.